Hey guys, so this is Blanca. You guys usually know me as Blanquita on Instagram, and for everybody that's watching, I'm pretty sure you know that's where everybody's coming from. So I just wanted to update everybody on what's been going on with my life. I made a video almost a couple years ago, and so you know it's time for an update, and I just want to start putting more content out for you guys out here. So first things first, I do want to kind of backtrack on my fitness journey, just because I know I have a bunch of new followers and you guys haven't followed me from the very beginning or anything like that, so I do want to update y'all with that. So I started working out as soon as I graduated from high school, so I was about 18, 19. I've always been super athletic. I played soccer all high school, all my 4 years, and that was like, that's my biggest hobby. That's what I really love to do. I still play now, but I always wanted to learn how to lift. You know, I don't know what drew me to it. I guess there was certain changes that I wanted to do to my body, but you know, I was like, well, I'm just gonna work out and see how that goes. I feel like I started to fall in love with it. Just like, you know, every day that I was showing up to the gym, I saw small results, and I think that's what keeps people going. So for me, that was what kept me, you know, in there. And my goal overall was to gain weight, because I think I still have a very high metabolism, but of course it's slowed down now. You know, as you get older, it happens. But before, since I played so much soccer, I guess all the cardio that I did, it was hard for me to like maintain that weight. So I've always wanted to have, you know, some big legs and a big booty, of course. And so that was my goal for me at the gym. I started working out lower body 3 to 4 times a week, and I just started watching YouTube videos and following fitness girls on Instagram and stuff like that. So that's how basically I learned everything that I know. And then I also did go to school for kinesiology, so that helped me a ton. But I think you know, for me, I'm a hands-on learner, so being at the gym and talking to people who actually did what I wanted to do and all that stuff is what helped me the most. So, you know, now I think this is the 4th or 5th year that I'm lifting. And it's honestly like, it just gets better and better for me every year. I don't think I see myself not working out. I think my body has become so used to it that, you know, it's just such a regular thing for me to do. And you know, at first when I did begin doing this, I never imagined to really grow my platform this much, because I was just thinking, you know, like, oh, you know, like I'm gonna upload some videos. I've always been very social. I've always loved to like share stuff about my life, but I think now it's growing pretty quickly, and I don't know, it's such a good feeling knowing that I'm helping other people out and that I'm inspiring others. It's really the best thing. And so I just feel like I'm going to focus more on that this year. So I get asked a lot if I take any supplements and what supplements I take. From the very beginning, I've actually never consumed any protein or anything like that. So I tried it the first couple of years. Honestly, it was just not for me. I'm pretty sure I didn't experiment as much with, like, you know, the protein shake flavors or anything like that. I personally just didn't like the taste. So I just committed myself, and I told myself, you know, if I'm not gonna take the protein shakes, then I need to get that protein from my food. So that's basically what I did. And of course, that's the most important thing. I think nutrition is the most important thing when it comes down to trying to lose or gain weight, you know, because for me, it was hard to gain it. And I came to realize that, oh, okay, I need to eat more than the calories that I'm burning so that I can keep that weight on. And so up until, I think until the 3rd year working out, I did use a lot of pre-workouts. So I did take a lot of like C4 pre-workout and all that, which honestly, I think it was terrible, because I would go to the gym at 11 like p.m. and then I would take pre-workout, and I wouldn't sleep until maybe 3 or 4 in the morning, and it was just like, okay, go to school 8 a.m. and then go to work, get off, work out, and then do it all over again. So my sleeping schedule was not really the best taking pre-workout that late, so I don't recommend it. Let's see, whenever I did start working out, you guys were asking how much did I weigh. So I think my highest before lifting weights was 125, and yeah, it was 125. And then my highest now that I've been after lifting weights has been 156. So 156 is the heaviest that I have been, and it's not, I didn't see it as a bad thing, you know, because I think I was really bulking and just wanting to really grow my lower body. So that's what I focused on. After that, I did drop down to 142, which is the weight that I am right now, and I am trying to maintain it, but I'm trying to figure out what it is that I want to do next, because I feel like every year it's like, do I want to, you know, lose some weight, do I want to gain some weight? But honestly, I'm still with the same goals. I still want to do that lower body growth, and I'm really trying to figure out a way to stay committed to my meals, because I think that's the hardest thing for me to do, is my meal prepping. It's easy for me to cook. I love to cook. It's just that really to doing it, you know, to actually committing to do it repetitively and all that stuff. So I do get asked a lot about who motivates me or what motivates me and what basically got me into working out. And I mean, really, I think I just wanted better for myself. I'm a person that I'm never like content with what I have, to be honest. It could be good and it could be bad. I think in terms of like myself, I always like to grow and I always like to experiment other things. I feel like I want to be that person that, you know, I try everything, and somehow if I'm not good at it, oh well, I tried. So I think lifting weights was like that for me. I was like, well, I'm gonna try to see if this is something that, you know, my body likes and that I end up being into it. So like I said, after I was like about 15 or 16, I kind of started to realize like, you know, I don't feel very secure. Like I don't feel very confident, and that's really something that I want to chase. Like who doesn't want to feel that way? I felt like I started to realize that whenever we would practice in soccer and we would go to the weight room, that I like that. Like I don't know why, it just gave me this really good feeling. And we weren't doing heavy weights, we weren't doing anything crazy like what I do now. It was just like, you know, regular squats and regular lunges and stuff like that. And so I was like, whoa, you know, like I actually do like the way this feels. And I started to realize that whenever I would do those type of workouts, I was noticing a little bit of more strength. So I feel like besides looking strong, like being strong is like so cool, you know. And that was definitely one of my goals. So I guess my motivation was just to overall feel very confident and just be happy when I look in the mirror, to actually be proud of what I was accomplishing, and just, you know, just be happy with myself, period. So in terms of like what's going on with my life now, like I said before, I did a Q&A a couple years ago, and honestly so much has changed after that. So 2020 was of course a very crazy year for everybody. For me, in all areas of my life. I moved out of my house, so now I'm on my own, and that was a totally different thing that I had to get adjusted to. Honestly, I'm still trying to get used to it. It's so different, and I had a very hard time at first just because I'm a huge family person, and I've always been surrounded, you know, by all my siblings, and it's always a busy house, everybody running in and out all around the place. And now it's like I have my peace and quiet in my apartment, and it's so different. I think at first, honestly, like I said, I had a very hard time. I had to realize that, you know, this was a growth step. I wasn't planning to leave my parents' house. It was very unexpected. If you would have told me, you know, oh, this year you're gonna move out, I would have been like, there's no way, you know. I was not ready. It was just such an impulsive decision that now I see that it was the right one. I feel like I've grown so much. I've become so much more responsible, and it's just made me realize the things that I can do on my own, you know, and I don't have to really depend on anybody. I've never been a very dependent person, but I think it was more about the environment that I was in. I kind of just needed to step out of that and figure myself out, and you know, start taking care of myself, both emotionally, mentally, physically. So honestly, that was a very, very big thing that happened for me. My Instagram has grown so much, which is so amazing. I just love knowing that I'm reaching more and more girls every day, and that I can help people like that. So I think after moving out, in the process of that, I was, you know, trying to handle everything. I was trying to like, whoa, like what do I need? You know, I've never lived alone. What do I need to get? So it was very, very stressful for me that time. Like, I think I look back now and I'm just like, I was just in such, I wouldn't say like a bad place, but just, it was very difficult for me to get through it. Thankfully I did, with the help of my friends, and of course all my supportive people that have always been there for me. I did launch my first booty bands, and it is a set. So this is the little duffel bag it comes with, and then this is the heavy resistance. This is my medium resistance band, and this is the dark gray, and then this is the light resistance. So this one is the one that has the most stretch, you know, for beginners and stuff like that. And I'll do a little close-up of my logo, if you see it right there. But yeah, you guys, so these are my booty bands, and you can actually find these on my website, which I will link it, you know, down below and all that. So that was really exciting. I feel like for a while that's what kept me going, and you know, just going through what I was going through, it was really tough. So like I said, just focusing on my bands and just knowing like, okay, my booty bands are coming in, and I have to keep working, and I have to keep, you know, pushing, just because this is what I've always wanted. I've always wanted to have a brand of my own and a product that I can share with others. So, you know, like I said, that was a very big influence on what got me through the things that I was going through this past year. Besides the booty bands, you know, I launched my website, and then I also came out with cropped hoodies, all that stuff. So I just really focused on my business and growing and producing, you know, the best products that I could for all my supporters and everybody that's been following my journey and all of that stuff. So it's, you know, it's been crazy. I think with all the bad, there was a lot of good as well. I've been just very focused on self-growth and healing just inner parts of myself that I've been needing to do for a while, and I think that's helped so much, and it's gonna keep helping me with this particular, you know, fitness journey, just because I feel like sometimes I wasn't doing the, you know, I wasn't using my workouts for the right things, or I would go to my workouts and not really perform the way that I usually do, because my mind was always elsewhere. I couldn't focus. I was always worrying, always stressed. But like I said, thankfully that's something that I've been working on a lot. Besides that, you know, working out, playing soccer, like I said, has always been another one of my little escapes. So playing soccer is what I do, you know, for hobbies. I love to read books, and I got a new puppy, which his name is Samba. And I'm sure you guys have seen him on my Instagram story. Let me see if he wants to come over here. Samba! Come here. Here comes Samba. Come on, up here. So this is Samba. Say hi. He's about to be 6 months. And I love how he's just staring at the camera. He's about to be 6 months. And this little bear right here has helped me get through so much. He's such a sweetheart, like his mama, right? Are you upset, dude? He's like, are you done? But yeah, you guys, so I do have my pupper with me, and he is the absolute best. I mean, honestly, like I said, he's helped me through so much. Like, believe it or not, he's such a great, he's over here sighing, like he's just the best, really, and he wants to go. So that was Simba for y'all. But also, you know, I've been busy with him. taking care of him, training him and all that stuff. And it helps, you know, because like I said, like living alone is kind of scary sometimes, but you know, having him here is really the best. So besides that, you know, reading my books, taking care of my dog. I've also gotten a lot, I think I became more spiritual, like crazy. So that helps me a lot with, you know, just like manifestations and visualizing and all that. I feel like whenever I start having little breakdowns and getting stressed out, that's what I usually go to. So that's something that I've been getting more, I guess, informed about and just educated on. And astrology too. I've always wanted to know about that. So that's another thing that I've been kind of, you know, reading about. You know, in general, that's kind of like a little recap of just what's been going on. And I will make sure to do a more updated Q&A, just because the one that I did has already been, you know, a couple years old. And like I said, a lot of things have changed after that. But I do want to mention that I have a huge sale going on my website, and all my guides are on sale. My booty bands are actually on sale as well, and you guys can find all of that on my website, which I will link down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I know I've been getting, you know, a lot of videos requested and to start this YouTube channel up again. So really my goal is to just have you guys more involved with my, you know, day-to-day stuff and all those, you know, all those good things that I can share with y'all. I will definitely be showing y'all a day in my life, and like I said, a more updated Q&A. I know you guys want to know what I eat and what type of workouts I do, all that good stuff. So make sure you stay tuned and you subscribe to my channel, because I would really love that. And thank you guys for the support. I'll link all the information that I provided earlier on here about my guides. And make sure you're following me on Instagram, which is where I'm the most active on, and it's just so much easier for me to get back to anybody that has any questions about my workouts, about my meals, and any of that good stuff. So my Instagram is Blanquita17, and Blanquita has 3 A's in it, and I will also put that down below. Thank you guys for watching.